Second referee is Mr. Erlindo Eusebio, national referee. And now, let us meet your starting lineup for Maybank Tigers. Starting first with number 3, Ifrel De La Peña. Number 12, Ivan Bacolod. Number 7, Mohammad Hamzabin. Number 8, Janly Patrona. 15, AJ Malyari. And number 17, Jasper Adorador. Libero is Ken Uka. Head coach Ariel Atendido. And now to meet our starting lineup for Team Gilligans. Starting with number 1, Roland Tonkin. Number 3, team captain, Salvador Depante III.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are joining now the matchup here in the men's division. Masasabi natin there's a first time for everything in every sportscasting career. And this is my first time to cover men's volleyball dito po sa Philippine Superliga Grand Prix. Noel Zanate alongside Mosi Ravena. Tell us about the atmosphere dito sa men's volleyball. Mosi, you were able to cover them already before.
Ayoko nga kasi baka kunin mo na lahat ng men's game because it's really exciting, it's really fast, and iba rin eh. It brings a different tawag mo to atmosphere or ambiance, as you can see, if you can say that, kasi iba eh, yung mga lalaki, alam mo, may konting alaskahan, may konting asaran, yung mga gestures.
Din pala.
Yung mga gestures, iba yung mga... That's why it's a little bit more exciting kasi parang magiging parang ang babait ng ladies game, ng women's game.
Well, ito nga sa men's team, ano, sa men's matchup natin, Maybank going up against the Maybank Tigers are going up against itong Giligan's Sisig Kings. Nickname pa, nakakagutom na.
Bawal nga dahil sa'yo dapat sabihin yan.
And we will get to know all of these players as we go along dito, Tita Mosi. Right now, it is AJ Malyari who will be starting. Interesting for Maybank is that they are composed of mostly players from De La Salle University. As we have our first action here, Patrona getting that one across. Here's the setup now, going to JP Torres, and JP Torres, formerly of UST, gets the first point of the match for the Sisig Kings.
Well, of course, JP Torres, also a former MVP. He said, coming from USD.
And interesting dito kay JP Torres, nung nagsisimula yan, he really didn't know much about volleyball. Matangkad lang siya. And Coach Emil Lontoc was able to transform him.
Along with Coach Oji Mamon.
Right. And again, speaking of another MVP, there's another one right there, Edjet Mabayad, who played college ball para sa FEU, also a UAAP MVP.
Well, in green, it's a nice mix-up of FEU and UST players.
That's
and,
right.
May Letran din.
Yep. Edjet going again, airborne, and that's a great block there from AJ Malyari, another member of that, probably the last De La Salle University champion team in the UAAP.
In fact, 4 of the 6 starters are here.
Well, right now serving para dito sa Gilligan's Sisig Kings, we have Jack Lokyao, and hakapulin pa sana yun. Dito si Edjet, pero hindi niya na nabuhay yan. So that's gonna be another point here for Maybank.
Alam mo, nakakatawa itong sila Edjet at ito sila JP Torres. Ang tagal nagharap-harap nito.
Right.
Ito in the UAAP, going up against each other for several years.
Yeah, Petros de Ocampo right now. Or make that itong si AJ Malyari on the serve. And good attack, sent back. Here's the setup now for Gilligan. They go to JP Torres once again. That's off the hands of Adorador.
JP Torres, andun pa rin eh.
Oh, pero bata pa ito si JP Torres, ha? JP Torres is what, 24 years old? Parang not too long removed from the sport in the collegiate level, as another strong attack here coming from Maybank, coming from Adorador. Getting that one done. Adorador. Yes, parang masasabi natin alien nila rito. He played for the National University.
Alien.
hindi Tagalasal. And here's their foreign player. They actually have a foreign player as well. Ito ko pala na Maybank.
Pero ano din siya, employee of Maybank.
Right. And he does not even look like he's an import. There on your screens right there, that's Muhammad Ali Hamza bin, who is an employee of Maybank Kuala Lumpur, a member of the Malaysian national team. 4-3 is our score right now. Going airborne, Adorador is turned back there by Depante, another legendary name pagdating sa volleyball. For Giligans.
Of course, Depante also came from UST.
Right.
Ano yan? Isa sa mga brains and brawn.
Sabi mo sa akin, kung hindi cum laude yan, magna cum laude, summa cum laude, one of the honor students. And there's another one from Adorador. Adorador is very busy dito sa pagsimula nitong ating laban. Jasper Adorador with a score.
You can see pace like kiti-kiti sa loob, very aggressive inside,
right.
Especially on offense, but now it's to serve.
Mabayad with the reception. Here's a setup by Torres. Going over to Depanto. Si Depanto muntik na mag-defect. Mapunta sa Maybank.
Depante, yes.
Depante,
It's trying to go for a check ball, and they give it to Giligan.
Second referee says so.
Ito yung kailangan, kasi dito yung referees kailangan mabilis ang mata.
Yes.
Because there are situations katulad nun. Kailangan nakita mo yung una. Yung una and right call.
Well, here's Tongkin right now on the serve. Patrona now on the setup. Sa kabila na may dinaan, and that will be a violation against Bacolod. Pati net violation, kailangan mabilis ka rin dito eh.
Tsaka yung una, kung una ba yung net o unang bumagsak ang bola. Ang bilis ng bola eh.
Here's Roland Tongkin serving once again, former FEU, tama raw.
That's right.
And Patrona turned back that time. Ball is still alive. There's a good dig. Patrona once again going to Bacolod this time, and Bacolod gets that off the hands of the blockers.
And poor coverage on the side of Giligans.
Para dito kay Ivan Bacolod, a product of ito si Ivan Bacolod, is a product of the Philippines, the Polytechnic University of the Philippines. High setup here for Depante. Patrona itinawid, pero mintis naman.
Had the right thing in mind, just went a little bit wide.
Ito si Janly Patrona as we are having our first technical timeout. Makikwento natin yung mga ibang players dito after this, a 3-point lead for Giligans. Habang nangyayari po yung huddle, ito ko po na ng Giligan Sisig Kings. Let's turn it over to Miyaka Lim.
Thanks, Noel. According to Coach Frank Mauricio of Giligan, his team is consisted of high-ranked collegiate players. Most of them nga daw have championship experience, which Coach Frank says might be their biggest advantage this early in the tournament. He admits that they have only been together for 2 weeks, so physically-wise, they are still rusty, but he said that they will be as competitive as they can get. Guys?
Maganda dyan sa Giligans banding. Sa Giligans.
Ito pag nanalo ang Giligans,
Yes.
hindi dahil yan kay Coach Frank Mauricio.
Bakit
Sinasabi
naman?
ko na sa inyo
Bakit
dahil
naman?
sa players yan. Hindi yan dahil sa kanya.
Bumabawi ka after all of those years in UST na inaapi ka, JP Torres.
Ay, nako. This is the moment. I tell you.
Ilang taon mo rin kinimkim, ha?
4 years ako alaskada dyan. So this is the time.
9-5 right now. Gilligan's up by 4.
Solar, wag niyo bigyan ng mic yan si Coach.
Look at Depante with the service error that time. So 9-6.
Partner, you can really see how quick the game is in
Yes.
this men's game.
Here's Bacolod right now to serve.
And usually you see a lot of combination plays.
JP Torres. Malyari will do the setting. Out of position that time. Ito si Hamza Bin. Lokyao, yes.
This time, no coverage on the side of Maybank.
That's a good drop there coming from Lokyao. Jack Lokyao played for FEU. At ngayon magsaserve naman. Ito si Christian Fernandez out of UST. That reception, and here they come. And Janly Patrona, muntik na mag-land sa atin that time. Janly Patrona.
Umiilag ako. You kind of knew sa face niya, it's written all over his face that he was going for that ball, Noel.
Well, ito si Janly Patrona ka. So, ang part of the Patrona brood
Oh,
na sumikat
Vic.
talaga sa volleyball sa Lasal.
Well, si Vic, sa kabila.
Right. As Torres goes long. Of course, Vic Patrona is the husband of Irish Patrona who also played here in
correct.
the invitationals para naman sa Bingo Milyonaryo. Here's Jan Lee Patrona. Puts it in play. Depante is there. Set up now for Ejit Mabayan. Great block again coming from Adorador. Very active.
That's right, and it's part of Ejit's hang time. Kita mo? You know, look at this. Deserves a second look. The block was still there. Solid block from Maybank.
At tatlo na lang po kalamangan dito ng Giligans. Good reception. Here is the setup now for Torres, and that is blocked pero lalabas from Hamza Bin. And the libero rin ito kupunan ng Giligans. Jay Chua has been very, very active. Jay Chua coming out of Letran. One of two Letran players on this squad, Warren Pirante being the other one. Lokyao now. Patrona, quick set. That is saved and it's heading our way. And it is still saved by Torres.
JP.
Munti ka na naman malandingan. Torres airborne. And there is a net violation. This one will go against Adorador.
Iyan, buwis buhay pala tong men's game.
Gato kalapit,
Yeah.
ano? Medyo kailangan natin magpaalam sa insurance bago tayo mag-cover ng men's game. Lokyao again on the serve. Patrona tries to save it, and there's the attack. Hamza Bin making his
Great
presence
job.
felt.
That's right.
Mukha naman siya Pilipino eh.
Oh, diba? Ganun naman eh. Yung mga Thai. Diba
Oo, yung mga
kayo?
iba. Probably except Luwangtong lang. Yung mga Amerikana. And that serve goes into the net. Para naman dito kay AJ Malyari. So 14-9. So far so good for Giligans. Here's the former UAP MVP, JP Torres. Into the net also.
Tit for that.
14-10, lamang pa rin po itong kupunan ng Giligans. You can see JP Torres already with 4 points here in the first set. Muhammad Ali Hamza Bin from Malaysia. Into the net, tatlo sunod na yan.
Consecutive errors.
Let's see if Ejit Mabayad will also have a
To equalize.
problem with this serve. And then nanigurado na si Ejit. But that's over-received. And a great dig there by Adorador. Keeping that one alive. Adorador will give up a free ball. And there is Tonkin, turned back by the defense of Maybank once again. Depante also turned back. Depante, second time around this time, kinana na niya. Chua keeping it alive. Torres now for Depante on the push. Great defense again from Adorador. And Adorador has been very, very busy keeping Giligans at bay.
From all
Lahat
zones.
dumaan kay Adorador dun sa time na yon.
From all time zones.
Yun yata kredo naman ng Maybank. And Depante has to get this one across. Adorador, the setup now going over to Bacolod. Depante. Depante once again. Oh, Depante.
This time going down the line.
16-11. All Giligans here in the first set.
Pound for pound, the best in the world.
Before they were kings,
Reigning, defending, champion of the world.
they were contenders. All roads lead to the crown, and it starts here on ringside. Watch their journey every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Only here on Solar Sports.
Team Captain Luan Latiga.
I'm Luan Latigay from PLDT My DSL. We invite you to watch Philippine Superliga Grand Prix only here at Solar Sports.
On our part, maybe we will be devoting much well, more time on this one.
First and foremost, alam naman natin yung women's volleyball, umaangat na siya. So sa men's volleyball, actually we look at this as a stepping stone to improve na rin, and as well to give na rin coverage, media coverage for the men's.
Siyempre high expectations. Prepare for the worst na malakas sila talaga. Kaya kami, yung training, siyempre, up and at the notch. Diba? Para prepared kahit anong mangyari.
I'm really excited to see how the players in Philippines play. So it's the first time after 10 years, maybe. The experience and different skin, how they play. Maybe I can motivate the team to play each other.
Magiging benchmark tong Superliga. I know itong lalaki, hopefully it will go through and 10 years, 20 years and it will go.
Magandang may bibigay nito, lalo na sa volleyball industry. We will try our best to show the best performance of the players and try to give them a good games.
Wala pa po nangyayari yung huling rally natin. 17 to 12 right now. You can see that the expectations from the men, finally it is their time to show their skills dito.
Siyempre, sila rin naman, di ba? They want that coverage. They have their own following.
Right.
So it's about time.
Well, it was a big risk to begin with, pero if you watch that first men's matchup, makikita mo iba yung level of play talaga dito. Iba yung intensity, iba yung action that you will see here as Edget Mabayad could not contain that.
Back-to-back errors from Giligans.
Now De La Peña. Serving here. There's the back set now by Fernandez. Attack De La Peña, keeps it alive. Here's Bacolod now, airborne. Nice block there coming from Luquiao. One more time around. This time Chua keeping it alive. It's still there. Third ball is missed, however, by Luquiao.
Great attempt though, but the second ball, Coach Ian Hernandez is really running after that second ball. Great effort.
Frank Mauricio calls the timeout.
Agawin mo para ma-overreaching siya. Diskarte mo lang. Huy, hindi ka dumidepensa, pare, nakatayo ka na lang. Depensa muna tayo. Bago tayo mo pensa, opensa muna tayo. Kapag nakalusot sa block, sa ground defense tayo. Hindi, kung malapit sa'yo bola, kunin mo. Magtulungan na lang. Ha? O, tama yung ginawa mo sa pass, ha? O, 1, 2, 3.
Pati yung dynamic ng coaching sa men's game, iba eh. Kasi pare-pare na tayo dito eh.
Oo. Sabi ng mama ko, pag wala kang magandang masabi, wag mo na lang daw sabihin.
Totoo naman talaga yun. pero minsan, as a coach, kailangan mo manindak din ng konti.
Ako kay coach.
Look at Depante's numbers so far here in the first set. Just a 2-point lead for Giligan.
Kidding aside, of course, si Coach Franklin Mauricio played for UST also. Mais naman, magaling naman, pwede. From the College of Engineering.
Okay. An attack error there coming from Bacolod. So another 3-point lead here for the Sisig Kings of Giligans. Serving.
Well, I guess with this lineup partner, you just really need to remind them yung little things. Hindi na, you cannot have big movements. Diba? Big adjustments.
Sa tao na lang siguro.
Usually you do that in practice, and this is an all-star cast.
Well, Depante is able to get that serve through. Depante. Patrona, ay, medyo tamtas na yun.
By JP Torres.
JP Torres just a little too strong. Well, ito nga si Depante. He's actually also just out of college, only 22 years old.
I think isa sa very young na nag-graduate din from UST.
Right. Patrona now going over to Hamza Bin. Chua sets it up for JP Torres, and Torres overshoots.
That goes long. Maybank takes the point. At tama-tama, no? Yung Maybank, Tiger. Diba? Yellow and black, oh. Tiger nga.
Oo nga naman. Hanip sa setup yun.
Setup na setup. Dapat sila Coach Ian Fernandez dito sa kabila.
That's right. Oh, look at that attack from Luquiao. That's turned back. And it will stay in.
Poor judgment on the side of Gilligans.
Yung kwento pa nga dito eh.
Gusto mo sa men's game eh.
Yung kwento pa nga dito sa Maybank, pag nagkakaroon sila ng International Maybank Tournament, parati daw panalo Pilipinas.
That's why they're here.
Yep. That's a good serve coming from Bacolod as Torres ran out of space. That lead is down to 2 points.
Well, remember in the timeout, Coach Frank mentioned about floor defense. Ito yung nahihirapan ngayon ng Gilligans, their floor defense. A lot of errors coming from that skill.
Well, Ivan Bacolod once again. This time, it's intercepted by Chua, which is a bad idea because hindi tuloy naka-execute ang Gilligans. And on the serve of Bacolod, isa na lang ang kalamangan dito ng Gilligans.
So, reception, yun yung problem dito sa Gilligan side.
And now another serve coming here from Ivan Bacolod. Mabayad. And Fernandez pushes it too long.
Thinking there was a touch, Ian Fernandez.
And another timeout here for Gilligans. Wala na yung kanilang kalamangan. It is now tied at 20.
Ang bilis na ubos.
Ang poise nila, error natin. Wala silang pinatay na bola. Service errors natin, oh. Jeto, no, kaya mo yan. Lagyan mo sa isip, kaya ko to, kuunin ko to. Puta, hindi ka mag-error niyan. Huwag ka matakot. Ikaw tina-target eh.
Kahit di mo mapasa ng...
Taas nyo lang. Huwag mabilis, taas lang.
Tandaan nyo, error nila, error natin, ang points nila, ha? Iwasan nyo magka-error. Kunin natin to. 1, 2, 3.
Was Frank a little colorful that time?
Sabi ko sa inyo eh. Sabi ko na.
Sa kanyang timeout. But ito, 2020 na tayo dito.
Well, again, tama naman yun. That was really the case there. As you see the score of Ivan Bacolod. 1 attack point and 2 service points.
And those service points coming from this trip.
Panay errors. Errors ng Gilligan.
And Ejit Mabayad lets that one fly away. So balik ang kalamangan dito sa kupunan ng Gilligans, 21-20. And now Christian Fernandez to serve. Tumata yung setter dito. Janly Patrona now tries to drop it. Hindi yata nagkaintindihan si Patrona. At saka yung kanyang target doon. Si AJ Malyari. 22-20. Fernandez. Here's Patrona now. Setting up Hamza Bin with a cross-court attack. And Hamza Bin, oh, parang Jason Terry.
Yeah, liking that.
May palipad-lipad pa.
Sabi ko sa yan ang exciting dito sa men's game. May konting color.
Yan. Ito ngayon, Janly Patrona. Depante. Oh! Where'd that come from Loquiao?
Can you have that point for Ian Fernandez going to that one-handed set?
Well, Jack Loquiao is now back to serve. Bacolod, Malyari. Atake, lusot, hindi pa rin, buhay pa rin. Torres, save back na Malyari.
Malyari dunking it.
And again, a lot of action at the net. 23-20.
Bakit pag Malyari napapatingin si Max eh?
Yun na nga eh. Alejandro pa ito. Hindi naman, iba palayaw.
Aiden A.
Aiden eh. Chua. Combination, triple combination.
That's right.
Hindi na maabutan yun. And we're gonna have a substitution here. Our first look now at Emilio Kung Fu Reyes.
Yes, we all know him as Kung Fu, Coach Kung Fu.
Assistant coach po ng TMS Army Lady Troopers. Now seeing action. Ang urban legend daw dito kay Kung Fu Reyes is nung nag-spike daw siya minsan nakasira daw ng monoblock. Oh, kunting na matanggalan ng ulo that time. Ito si Fernandez. On that attack from De La Peña.
Really a close one. Gilligan's 24, Maybank 23.
They saved one set point. Hamza Bin. Chua. Fernandez. Depante gives the first set to Gilligan's.
Depante was so high in the air for that open hit.
Bata pa eh.
Pwede pa.
25-23 was the score in our first set. We'll have set number 2 sa aming pong pagbabalik. Ito po yung mga highlights natin from that first set, which was won in a very close fashion by Giligan. Alam mo, lamang naman ng Giligan all the way.
That's
Dito
right.
sa ating first set, they Maybank tied it up at 20 apiece. Ayan, nakikita natin pati yung tunog na mga spikes dito nila Lokyao at saka nila Depante. Of course, Depante was the hero there nung ating first set. Siya nagtapos nung first set for Giligans. As we now move on to the second set. So far, it has been just a display of power. Pero ang dami ring errors dito para sa kupunan ng Giligans. And now we send it over to Miyaka Lim with the Giligans coach himself, Frank Mauricio.
Yes, guys, I'm here with the Giligan's head coach, Coach Frank. Coach Frank, sabi mo sa akin kanina na 2 weeks pa lang kayo magkakasama. Hindi pa kayo masyadong nag-gel, pero parang kanina the whole set, lumalamang kayo, parang hindi naman masyadong halata.
Actually, we're just implementing the basic skills ng volleyball. Lahat ng ginawa nila, basic yun. Basic ng volleyball yun. We don't have any extra plays or games na ginawa. Only implementing ng the right skills sa volleyball.
Now, Coach, I am sure na gusto mo pa sila mag-progress as this game goes. Ano pa ba yung mga kailangan nilang pag-igihin dito sa second set?
What I told them na yung higher percentage pag mga loose balls. Ngayon, keep sa receiving nila. Tsaka sa focus on sa service.
Alright, maraming salamat, Coach Frank. Guys, back to you.
And of course, Coach Frank had won the first set. Thank you very much to Miyaka Lim. Pero hindi pa siya satisfied.
Oo, ako rin nga, hindi. Tuwan-tuwa nga ako ngayon kasi parang nervyos na nervyos si Frank no ini-interview ni Miyaka. Ito talaga ini-intay ko in my life. Talagang wala kang masabi
experience mo.
Hindi, alam mo, well, as you see first
Wow,
yung...
JP Torres, ang dami na yan. 6 points
5
already.
attack points and 1 block for JP Torres. Di ba nga sabi mo, minsan may sinasabi tayo, yung the best libero that came out of UST. The best open spiker that came out of UST. O, day of UST. Itong si Coach Frank, yung pinakamakulit na player na nanggaling sa UST. Lahat mag-a-agree.
Kaya mo, mapapanood naman niya to.
Gusto ko.
And second set na po tayo dito. With Fernandez now to serve. So Ian Fernandez, magandang pagpapatakbo ng opensa nung first set for the Giligan Sisig Kings.
But remember, it was really a close one. And even yung attack points, adorable. Opening things for Maybank with a bang.
So siya yung nagbukas ng bangko.
And talaga namang, yan yung halos pumutok na yung sinasabi mo kanina, yung kay Kung Fu.
That's a good attack there coming from Lokyao. Chua keeping it alive once again. They go to the other side. JP Torres.
They were trying to ask for a check.
Yeah,
and they award it to Giligans and they call a check.
So ngayon, medyo sa sobrang bilis na action, minsan pati linesman nalilito.
Oh, hindi talaga. And I mean, that's right. It's really fast. And yung exchanges, kung kinino na yung bola na last tumama, it's very difficult in a men's game.
And Malyari cannot get it through. So 2-1 ngayon in favor of Giligans. Nakuha na naman nila yung magandang panimula. AJ Carson is also seeing action for the first time para dito sa kupunan ng Giligans wearing jersey number 12. That's a bad serve there coming from Jack Lokyao.
Sends it into the net. Ito yung mga freebies na you don't want to give in a fast game like this one.
Here's the serve now coming from Malyari.
And Depante letting that go. Stepping on the line. Yan ang trick ng volleyball. You step on the line para you're almost sure that the ball is in or out.
Well, ito ngayon, si Torres on the serve. De La Peña, pinako yung bola sa sahig.
And with hang time at that.
So that time, ito si Jay Chua was powerless to stop that one. Adorador now. Jasper Adorador on the serve.
Natutuwa yung katabi ko rito. I'm right beside Josh Ilaya.
Yeah,
Siya lang
used to play
kulang
for
eh.
Lasal.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. AJ Carson.
Siya yung kulang sa Maybank eh. Pinagtrabaho kasi natin dito. That's why wala siya sa Maybank.
Titignan natin. Baka pwede pa naman eh. Kaya lang sentro daw pwesto niya dati. Tall order na ngayon.
Oh,
wow. Hamza Bin.
Hamza Bin. Drilling that one in.
Tied at 4 right now. Again, former member of the Malaysian national team.
High
Intensity.
flyer,
Hamza Bin. Fernandez now leaves it and a free ball from Abayad. And Edget scores. How about that?
From a forearm pass.
Diyan gumagawa yung mga libero. Yung ginagawa niya yan.
Yan ang mas hindi mo makikita in a men's game. Na bihira mong makikita. Yan. Mas yan.
Yung masasabi natin, offensive pass.
Yes.
Here's AJ Carson. Coming from the Angeles University Foundation. And konting mustard na lang nilagay doon ni De La Peña. Nakagawa pa rin siya. But again, credit the great reception there from Ken Ukang. Starting libero para dito sa kupunan ng Maybank.
And notice De La Peña going to that area. Twice already in this set and having the same result. 2 points from that area of Gilligan's.
Infante turned back there at the net. 3 blockers ang nandun. One more time around. Ayun, nalusot. Hamza Bin keeps it alive, but there will be a lifting violation here called against Patrona. New Year's Day pala pinanganak itong si John Lee Patrona noong 1981.
Kaboom!
Welcoming with a blast. And here is Depante off the net. Ukang is there. There's the back set now, Mabayan. Oh, great block again by it's Lokyao or Torres. Torres is the one who gets it.
That was a mean spike.
Galing sa back row na si Edget eh.
Hamza Bin.
7-5 for Gilligan's. Jump serve coming up from Depante. Bacolod now on offense. Chua. Fernandez across now for Torres. Nobody home.
Right spot for Torres.
Lamang po na 3 puntos itong kupunan ng Gilligan's. 8-5. We'll be right back. There's Muhammad Ali Hamza Bin trying to lead Maybank back against Gilligan's, but they are still down by 3 as we rejoin the action in the Philippine Superliga Grand Prix men's category. Noel Zarate alongside Mosi Ravena, now joined by Mia Kalim.
Thanks, Noel. Coach Ariel Atendido said that Maybank is a group of DLSU alumni. A few of them recently graduated, but most of them has been out of the scene. So physically wise, they are not as conditioned as they want to be yet. But Coach Ariel said that they have been playing for a long time together, even won championships together. So even if they are not as fit as they want to, their advantage is that they know each other's style of play. Back to you guys.
Well, that time, it was a team effort to get that point as Malyari is able to deliver. So 9-6 right now, still in favor of Gilligan's. Tigers down by 3. Ivan Bacolod now to serve. Sharp serve there. And an overtook reception, and that is on the line for Adorador.
And Adorador once again taking it and taking the point.
9-7. Aba,
Hindi
dalawa na lang yan.
regalo dito sa men's game eh.
Wala, masasaktan ka lang. Bacolod
Take
again.
cover.
Oo, wear helmets. Pwede ba yan? No helmet, no travel dito sa men's game. As Bacolod hits into the net. Balik ng 3 kalamangan dito ng Gilligan's. And now Fernandez once again, who has been setting very, very well. Ukang. Here's Adorador. That time blocked and it stays in for Medjet. No,
it's outside.
Outside daw.
So point goes to Maybank Tigers.
malapit na tayo magkaroon ng replay challenge. Diba? Yung sa bench, pwede mo i-challenge yun.
Twice yata every set.
Twice every set, you're right. JP Torres kept alive there by Patrona. And Ukang will get this one across. Ukang sends a sky ball. Fielded there by Chua. Fernandez across. Torres. And that's a great dig there from Maybank. One more time around. Fernandez delays the set for Mabayad. And there is a violation.
Sayang.
Adoradora matatawagan.
Exchanges from these two squads.
Palakasan ng palo. Of course, the former UAAP MVP strikes there. 3-point lead right now. Lokyao. Ukang. Here's Patrona out of position that time. Pagsugod si Adorador. Edget Mabayad now. Setting it to the other side for JP Torres. Nice block there by De La Peña. Mabayad sends it across. Ukang. Here's the back set now for Adorador.
He dropping the ball.
Simpleng hulog lang.
Simpleng volleyball. Ang ganda tignan because seems so simple, but look, perfect timing and perfect spot.
Yan ang hang time. Nauna talaga yung hang time niya ron. 2 puntos na lang po ang abante rito ng Giligans. Fernandez tries a one-hand set for Carson. It does not work.
Hamza Bin just too ready for that hit.
11-10. Malyari tries to tie it up. AJ Malyari. Chua. Fernandez. Torres. Ay, wala na naman tao doon.
Doing the same thing this time on the other side. JP Torres with the drop ball. Kanina pa niya ginagawa yan. He looks at the opponent. Titignan niya kung kaano kalayo yung support.
Right.
Yung coverage.
This time Torres is back to serve. Great serve though. Here's Hamza Bin going cross court and he will miss.
But I like the setting jump of Patrona on that last play.
Alam mo, magandang laban to ng dalawang setters. Patrona and Fernandez are trying to outduel themselves pagdating sa setting.
Halos waistline na lang yun eh. And he was able to set the ball.
Bacolod watches it go out. That's a strong serve coming from etong si Torres. 13-11, Jasper Adorador. So far, maganda nilalaro ni Jasper Adorador on both ends, both on offense and defense. This time, unleashes a good serve. Carson, yes!
Oh, and they've been really going for drop balls, these two squads. Really changing the rhythm of the game.
Tingnan mo kung gaano kalapit ang preno ni Carson sa net. Oops!
Nag-change mind din. When he was up in the air.
Edget with a simple serve. Here's Patrona going over to Hamza Bin, and that block goes out coming from Depante. So 14-12. Muhammad Ali Hamza Bin. The serve. Alam mo, I don't know if the story is correct, pero yung isa sa mga high-ranking officials of Maybank actually wrote Kuala Lumpur to send him here.
Oh, really?
Para maglaro dito. And that is a legal possession there, but Bacolod sends it across. Depante changing direction. Bacolod now attacking once again. Mabayad is there. Fernandez, Carson. Ukang digs it up. Bacolod on the attack into the net.
Miss hit.
Nakikita mo talaga kung gaano kabayas yung ating public address announcer na si Joshua Ilaya. Pag hindi na-score ang Maybank, nasasaktan siya. He wishes he could be out there.
Okay.
And now serving itong si AJ Carson. Ukang. Patrona. Mabayad. Keeps it alive. Fernandez now. Depante. Misses. No check.
No check.
Well, our first referee, of course, is Mong Reforzado. Quickest eyes in the match,
And
in the
you should
game.
have seen him play, partner.
Si Mong Reforzado.
You should have seen him play. Air Force yata, if I'm not mistaken.
Good serve there. Coming from De La Peña. Here's Bacolod now. Snuffed out by Fernandez. Oh, what a drop ball. Buwis-buhay na ginagawa ni Jay Chua, hindi pa rin niya makuha yun.
Yan talaga ang men's game. Going back to referee Reforzado, alam mo, he is married to one of the best setters of the Philippines, in the Philippines, si Lisa Paglinawan. Long time setter.
I did not make the connection, pero tama ka doon. 16-14, Giligan still up by 2. We'll be right back. JP Torres on your screen. So far, here is the comparison, if you can say, para sa magkabilang kupunan.
Face-off.
Face-off nilang dalawa. JP Torres already in double figures with 11 points. Jasper Adorador with 7. Pero yung mga attacks ni Jasper Adorador, parang,
and then yung defense, di ba? Yung defense rin niya, yung aggressiveness inside.
Let's see if they can sustain that here as Gilligan protects a 2-point lead. Depante on the serve. From the back, Hamza Bin! Napapaliw na daw siya.
Celebrating that point.
So Muhammad Ali Hamza Bin cuts the lead down to just 1. Ito maganda para sa Maybank. Maaga yung pagsimula ng paghabol nila.
Kanina a bit late, but hindi pa rin eh. It was really close. Remember, 24-23.
Yeah. And a quick one there coming from Lokyao. Again, Fernandez, parang kilala na niya lahat to, but they came from rival schools.
That's right.
And we have Marciadesh seeing his first action dito sa ating laban as Justin Marciadesh, also another former LaSalle University standout wearing jersey number 10. And Marciadesh with a good read.
Fernandez sending that wide.
Tama rin naman yung ginawa ni Fernandez. Yun yung bagong pasok.
Doon talaga. Ganun talaga sa volleyball. Parang ano na yan. Obvious na yan. Na yan yung gagawin.
And now, Patrona. Chua. Fernandez. Quick set. Double attack. Edget Mabayad. Si Edget, no.
Jet talaga. Jet.
Jet na jet. And again, so yung mga nagtatanong, si Edget Mabayad po ay pinsan ni Lilet Mabayad. They're trying to make the connection.
USTFEU connection.
Yun na nga. Kaya magpinsan. Quick hit there. Coming from etong si Malyari.
And then, as you can see, Malyari, when he goes for a quick hit, yung baon, di ba? Yung motion niya is to really nail it. And this time, perfectly executed.
Kailangan nilang tumabla, and they could do it on this serve coming from Malyari. Fernandez, one-hand set.
That's going to be a violation. That's right.
Overreaching
violation.
And that's probably called more in the men's game from the setter than anyone else.
We are tied, partner.
18 all. Kanina it was 20 all ng ating first set. Let's see if Maybank can surge ahead on this serve coming from Malyari. Fernandez now. Mabayad cross court.
And that goes wide for Mabayad.
And the first lead for Maybank.
Maybank takes a 1-point lead.
At timeout naman dito para sa kupunan ng Giligans.
Yung blocking kanina, gumagalaw kasi kayo. Hindi siya stable. Kaya kailangan unahan mo na. Lalo yung sa is. Unahan mo na para susunod na lang to. Ikaw steady ka. Paikita mo kasi pag gumagalaw kayong dalawa sabay, may maglalaps yun. Maglalaps yung blocking nyo nun. Bobo kayo yun. Atake tayo. Tingnan mo kung weakness. Meron, yung tosser nila maliit. Basic lang muna tayo. Basic. Sa magandang receive.
Maliit ba si Patrona?
Well, sa tingin ni Coach Frank, doon pwedeng padaanin. Diba? Normally sa setter talaga because they're shorter than the spiker. Norm usually lang. Pero ngayon, hindi mo naman yun masabi. It doesn't follow anymore. But it's also good to see John Abella, Coach John, ay assistant coach ni Coach Frank Mauricio.
And here is the entry. We earlier saw Roland Tangkin. And our first look here at Hansel Go.
So there's going to be 2 setters now for Maybank.
And this was the combination used by LaSalle when they won that championship. Yung kanilang 6-2 set na yon. So with 2 setters in, let's see what Hansel Go can do sa kanyang serve.
That's my dream team when I coach. I want to have a 6-2 team.
Quick set there, however, coming from Roland Tongkin. Tongkin ties it up at 19. And now JP Torres.
And Tongkin, another high flyer from FEU.
Torres sends it long.
Freebie. Yung at the latter portion of your set, you don't want that happening.
Yun yung pinag-uusapan natin kahapon. Ano ba yung problema rito? Mas yung depth perception ba natin dito sa ating venue? Meron ba? Because kadalasan ng mga maling serve, mahahaba. Like this one na naman.
And
right on cue.
Yun eh, pinapakita sa'yo ni Ador.
Yun na nga eh. Kung Fu Reyes returns at Pirante will see his first action dito. Warren Pirante out of Letran. One of the stars of that program.
Oh, yes. I've also covered Pirante.
Oo. Kung Fu. Short serve there. Here's the back set now. Papunta rito kay Hamza Bin. Kung Fu will do the setting. Depante, dug up there by Adorador. Marchades.
Blocked and turned back.
At papalitan na si Marchades. Kailangan na lang ng height ni Bacolod. In the match, once again, 21-20. Another close set. Gilligan's up by 1. Kung Fu.
May mga sad signals for...
Sa ulo daw niya patatamaan yung serve.
Hati daw, hati.
Set up now, Ivan Bacolod with the left hand. That one goes wide, but it was checked. It was checked according to Mong Reforzado, and Depante will immediately contest that one. No contest though coming from Coach Frank Mauricio. 21 all.
21 all, just like in the first set.
Hamza Bin goes long as well.
Sends it long. So, maraming service errors ang nangyayari dito sa both squads, for both teams.
Tongkin. Another one. Again, yung depth perception nga dito is why is it so different here in Inares Sports Complex Pasig? And a substitution now. Babalik ulit sa normal lineup dito as Go will sit down. Malyari will return.
Malyari will return.
At eto ngayon, ba't ka tumiti kay Miyaka?
Wala lang. Natawa lang ako. And here we go.
Kung Fu combination. Pirante could not get that one through. Tied at 22. Here's Ivan Bacolod from the back row. Oh, that's gonna be overreaching. That's a good call. Good call.
Overreaching violation. Too much hand portion.
Nalito si Mong Reforzado sa tuturo eh. And it was overreaching, and in fact, even Patrona.
Human hand from the other side.
Patrona actually already admitted it. Okay, and then everybody saying, sino ba yung captain on the floor? Ayan, dapat siya lang magsasalita. That
dapat
will
kasi
be Patrona.
may line sa uniform. May line under the number.
Hindi, meron naman sila pero hindi lang pasok yung captain nila ngayon.
Okay. I thought si captain. Patrona.
Patrona
once
now,
again
setting it
from the
over.
back.
Hamza Bin, tenga muna. That one is gonna drop na daw. So Hamza Bin getting the score.
Now it's
tied
still
at 23.
close.
Yep, tied at 23. Ivan Bacolod trying to serve to get a set point first. Pirante. Atake doon galing kay Torres. Too near. Torres wants to put it away. And it will be a net violation against Patrona. And we will have a timeout here called by Ariel Atendido.
Hanggang din nag-25, okay? Receive lang tayo, tara. Receive lang tayo, isang receive lang. Diyan ha. Receive lang, sino nasa harap? Who's in front? Okay, Uy, habang si Janly, harap si Janly. O, sige, porsyento lang, receive lang. Kuha lang tayo. Ken ha. Labas ka. Kaya. Isa-isa lang. Isa-isa lang, hanggang di pa pumito yan, di pa tapos. Okay? Diba, usapan natin, we enjoy. So, let's enjoy this game. Okay, challenge, kuha.
I'm amazed that Ukang was still interpreting everything to Hamza Bin the whole huddle. Oh, babalik na ulit si Fernandez. Upo si Pirante. Edget Babayan returns, replacing Kung Fu Reyes. Set point once again for Gilligans. Can they convert it immediately? Fernandez will serve.
Remember, a while ago, Fernandez did not connect on the serve.
Kaya nga.
Let's see
Umaatras
kung
na.
okay,
Umaatras siya.
this is a good substitution.
Atras ng paatras. This time the serve is
Making
good.
sure.
And a delayed attack there coming from Malyari. Here is Torres. Adorador keeping it alive. Adorador with the attack. And Adorador plays it up at 24.
Ador giving it his all in that last play, much to the delight of his teammates.
Now a race to 26. Tingnan mo kung gano'ng kalakas tong palong to.
Kasama lahat.
Buwis buhay.
Of course, to the delight of the coaching staff with Vic Patrona seated over there.
Here's his younger brother, Janly Patrona, now serving. Depante, that's a little too strong on the reception. Mabayad, sent back, and it's still alive. Ukang now, going to Adorador. Great block there by Torres. Ukang keeping it alive. Nobody getting it.
Oh, what a sorry miss.
Dapat sa open yun. Kaya lang, napunta doon sa gitna. Hindi naman ready si Malyari. And another timeout here. Si Miyaka hihimatayin na. Kasi Malyari yung involved sa play. Timeout.
Okay, tingnan nyo ha. Ang score nila, mistakes natin. 2 beses yun. It's our mistakes. So it means we can kill that. We can get the score, okay? So let's minimize our mistakes. So, or just enjoy the game. Okay? Walang. Usap. Isang receive. Sinong spiker sa harap? Spiker. So, dyan. Receive lang. Receive.
That might have been a turning point, yung error na yun kanina.
Well, you can feel yung si Coach Ariel is very positive.
Yes.
Ariel Atendido.
Titignan natin if that positivity can translate into to a result here para sa koponan ng Maybank. And Jack Lokyao right now, look at the serves. Ang daming faults, tagpito na sila.
Yun lang naman yun, na-even out, di ba?
Oo. That's still kept alive. Lokyao, they will send this one across. Here's the back set now. Hamza Bin.
Chance for Giligan.
Torres is blocked and we are tied again at 25. Wala talagang kurapan dito.
Ayaw magpatalo. Both squads really want to win this second set.
Tingnan mo naman yung binuelo doon ni Hamza Bin just to make sure that he got the hang time for the block.
Di ba it's a cliche but we always say who wants it more. Ito, talagang nafe-feel mo, they both want it.
Good serve. Here's Chua. Fernandez now. Quick set. It's still kept alive. Malyari to Adorador. Adorador into the net.
Totally missing it. Oo, yung glare ng ilaw sometimes, yung eksakto eksakto dun sa light.
Nakalimutan ko sinong player nagsabi sa akin nung dati, pag nasilaw ka sa ilaw, itulak mo na lang.
Just make sure that it goes over. But
Rino
it was
Roque.
close to the net.
Right. Rino Roque, tumatay yung serve specialist para sa koponan ng Gilligans, is sent in to try to clean up this match, or clean up this set at least, for Gilligans. Rino Roque, a product of UST. His serve.
Oh!
Just like that.
Parang ang galing naman ni Coach Frank. Ayoko maniwala.
Ang ganda ng bunot. 27-25, and now Gilligans takes a 2-0 lead against Maybank. Third set when we return. What a match. Some of the action, grabbing palo na yun ni Adorador. Look at the attack numbers.
Just too many for Maybank, but
I think that's another typo though. Masyadong dikit yung laban na yan for the attacks to be for a 14-6. So talagang...
2 blocks. And ang maganda lang dito is we've seen a lot of spectacular plays and spectacular spikes na it really amazes us. And
Hindi Rino Roque, yun na lang
yung clincher
Pinasok lang siya para mag-serve.
Pinamukhang magaling si Coach Frank eh. Nakakainis eh.
Tignan natin kung ano masasabi naman ng kanyang kalaban dito. Let's send it over now to Miyaka Lim with Maybank head coach Ariel Atendido. Go ahead, Miyaka.
Thanks, Noel. Now, Coach, you said that before the game that you guys are not physically fit yet. Pero your guys displayed a really competitive, game during the first 2 sets. Yun ba yung in-expect nyo from the start?
Actually, lumabas yung puso eh. So I think that's the maturity of the team. So I expect them to just continue with that heart. But physically, let's see on the 3rd set. I hope they can still manage to play that same intensity.
Coach, more than the heart, what do you think is needed to be done here in the 3rd set for you guys to come back?
I think they just need to communicate more. May mga, especially the last part of our 2nd set, it's more of our mistakes eh. So I think we just need to communicate and help each other.
All right, thank you, Coach. Guys, back to you.
Well, let's see if they can get it done. Dikit na dikit. 25-23 yung first set. 27-25 sa second set. Well, makikita naman natin dito yung subok talaga that they're getting it done. Pero again, hindi man masasabi na dahil sa errors nila or dahil mas malakas, mas maraming atake. Hindi rin eh.
Pero ganun na nangyari. In fact, in the first set, akala natin makukuha ng Maybank because yung Giligan, a lot of errors towards the end of the first set. Pero naka-recover sila, was able to win that, but not very close one. Ito na naman, second set na naman, ito rin ang sinabi ni Coach, di ba? Again, their own errors killed them. So let's see now if they can adjust to those, yung mga mistakes, maybe because ito pala yung first game nila. This is really new.
Pero very short lang ang tournament nila.
This is really new to all of them. Coverage on a different scale, different level.
Well, if in the women's game, they're only playing 5 matches. In the men's division, they're only playing 3 matches. So
Kaya
everything
very
counts.
Important. That's why, tama rin si Coach sa pagsabi that it will be the heart.
Right.
Yung puso na lang to cover up yung mga kung ano man yung little adjustments that has to be made. Because mabilis lang pala eh. 3 games
3 matches
only.
lang sila.
3 matches lang.
Lokiao is able to get the first point immediately for Giligans. Fernandez serves it into the net. Sobrang takot na siguro niya mag-long.
Short naman.
Short naman.
And then, you can see that he's just making sure that it goes over.
Right. It did not happen that time. 1-all. Right now, as we have the serve now coming from De La Peña. Fernandez delays the set for Torres. Depante now going over to Jack Lokiao and gets that through. Malyari. So Lokiao has scored the first 2 points dito sa ating 3rd set. Lokiao once again. Sharp serve this time. Bacolod gets to it. Going over to Hamza Bin, and that will be a check ball off of Depante.
That's right. Last minute, stretch his arm and wala eh. Nandun eh.
Parang hindi mo nang mababawi.
Ay! Parang napaso. Ay.
Kaya, tied at 2. Adorador.
Oops.
Ano naman, no? Hindi ko maintindihan how many long serves have we had. Di ba 7-7 kanina yan, di ba?
Pinakita sa graphic, 7-7 na.
Ngayon, 8-7 na. Dagdagan natin. Di naman daw. Sabi ni Torres. Nagdalawang isip in mid-air. Etong si Malyari. Here's Depante going through Malyari that time.
Well, Depante still has that flight, that vertical leap.
And again, I'm telling you, ito si Depante is only 22 years old. In fact, just turned 22. Just turned 22 last October 10. So here is Bacolod. Set up now by Go. Great defense by Depante.
And that was really well read. Hamza Bin was surprised that that ball came back.
Ngayon, 5-2. Ito na naman, 3 puntos na naman ang kalamangan dito ng Giligans. Torres. Adorador, And Bacolod dinaan sa lakas.
Ano, miscue si Torres.
Hindi nakagalaw si Torres.
Miscue, natawa na lang din siya. Hindi siya napag-react. Maybe thinking it was a dead ball already.
Corner na corner pumasok yon. 5-3. Hamza Bin going long again.
Just too many long balls coming from Maybank.
Yan, 9-7 na. Para sa pahabaan ng serve, ha?
Para sa pahabaan. Contest pa
Yun yata eh. Low set that time for Malyari. Go tries to change it now. Going to the other side of kay Bacolod in the utility spot.
And this time through the blockers of Gilligan's.
So 6-4.
Pag sinabi ko kasing Sisig Kings, nagre-react ka eh.
Oh, Sisig Kings. Sarap niya, may kasama pang...
Ayan na, ayan na.
Diba? Yung marami pa, basta sa Giligan, sa dami talaga masarap na pagkain eh. Babayad!
Oh, babayad.
Napalakas.
There's too much adrenaline on that last spike.
Lipad na lipad dito si Edget.
Alam mo, during his time when they were up against UST, I used to cover the games. Parang, sabi ko nga, parang live yung napapanood kong Super Friends. Natalunan. Talaga sila Depante, you have Edget Babayad, and the rest of the gang.
But like, UST, hindi. Ganun din eh.
Nga din eh. Kasi sila Depante naman on the other side, UST yan. Si JB Torres. Ang galing eh. Parang Super Friends.
Imagine mo yung lahat ng babae ganyan katangkad. Pwede rin naman siguro mangyari yun. Ivan Bacolod, nilusot sa kamay ni Loquiao. At putos na naman yan. You can see that Maybank is still keeping in step with Gilligan's. Bacolod ngayon siya na magsaserve.
Oh, nice
Bacolod,
serve.
that's very nice.
Yeah.
Fernandez, Loquiao, Hamza Bin. Go across, Adorador into the net. So nagiging low percentage na yung mga tira dito ni Jasper Adorador as Gilligan has taken a 2-point lead dito po sa ating third set. Frank Mauricio trying to get the troops together. They were already down by 1 earlier. At pinupuntiryan niya rito ngayon ito si Depante as we turn it over now to Miyaka Lim.
Thanks, Noel. Going into this tournament is like going in blind, according to Coach Frank of Gilligan's, which is why he told his guys that they need to expect the worst. He reminded them to also go back to basics when in doubt and not neglect the little things. Everybody now has to stay in motion and rest will come later, Noel.
Well, let's see what kind of motion they will run here. Only ahead by 1. As Bacolod tries to spike that one off of someone's head. Mabayad, Depante. Oh, na-check ball na si Adorador.
Talaga naman.
Out na yun.
And once again, the power behind the spikes. So much power there. Parang last minute eh. He knew it was... Kanina kay Depante nangyari yan, right?
And another service error coming from Roland Tongkin. So isa na lang ang abante rito ng Gilligan's. Bacolod. Depante gets to it. Oh, nice dump there.
Well, it was just over-received.
So Brozuela scores his first point of the match.
And we are tied.
Once again, Ivan Bacolod. Chua, Fernandez, and Loquiao gets it across. Here's Patrona now, feeding Adorador, but he will miss.
Going wide, trying to ask for a check, no go.
18-17. Balik na naman ang kalamangan dito sa Gilligan's. And now Depante is in the back.
It has been the same script from the first set.
Depante with that wicked jump serve. Here's Patrona now going to Adorador. And did he hit that off someone's hand? Hindi. Ano yung trajectory? Lumabas. Ito na yung captain ng Maybank seeing his first action ngayon.
Maglonzo.
Ito si Michael Maglonzo out of Lasal. Actually, the elder statesman in the squad. Ito si Maglonzo at the age of 35.
Di pa naman yun, dami pa naglalaro na.
Mabayad keeps it alive, but De La Peña puts it away. Dikit pa rin po itong ating laban. Siya lang yung pinanganak na 1978. Siya lang 70s eh. Doon sa PLDT, may isa 60s nga pinanganak eh.
Really?
47 years old.
Great.
PLDT sa Richard Gomez.
Oo. Kahit naman itabi kita.
Wala naman tayo pinag-usapan doon.
Hindi ko natutuloy.
Okay lang. Pareho naman tayong born in the 70s eh. Hindi ko na rin itutuloy.
Si Miak sa natawa.
Oh, kept alive there by Maybank. And the captain tries to drop it in. Torres. Here's Patrona now. The attack. Oh, wow. Lakas ng mga palo nito si Maglonzo. He just came in. Oh!
JP Torres mishit. Gives Maybank also number 19.
Oo. Ang katanungan din sa Maybank.
Tied again.
Ito ba si Maglonzo? Baka bank manager na ito. Di ba? May bank manager na nga. Higher rank na.
Oh, if i-friend natin siya.
Kailangan natin lang loan. Problems at the net. Kept alive there by Ukang. And Patrona sends that one across. And no chance to attack that time coming from...
Smart move. Sana yun from Maybank. Going for a quick hit right away.
De La Peña missed it.
Yes. So Gilligan gets their 20th point. So up by 1.
Ian Fernandez again has been almost tireless setting. And a quick set. Did he hit it? No check ball.
You can see that Ian Fernandez has been the conductor, diba?
That's right.
In his squad.
21-19. Timeout Maybank.
If not, we'll change you. Bring it on. Ganun lang, usap lang. Basta usap lang. Okay? You need to enjoy. Kuha lang, isa-isa lang. Okay? Receive muna. Importante yung backline. We need to receive. Okay? Kasi we only have 2 spiker. Okay? Porsyento. Focus lang. Focus sa receive. Okay? Kaya. Pero...
And I think these Tigers are having such a great time dito. Isipin mo yun.
And you have to remember, this is the first time that you have this parang...
and they're all watching this right now because this will be shown, of course, the day after, so they can actually see.
It's covered, it's a men's game.
Tigil ang activity sa bangko muna.
So kaya nga sabi, enjoy lang eh, which is true. You start with trying to enjoy the game and hindi mo yung competitiveness, hindi mo yan maaalis. No matter what you do, yung competitive spirit will always be there.
De La Peña able to cut it down to 1. And now De La Peña is back to serve. Chua. Fernandez. Edget. Maglonzo. Patrona. Chua. Fernandez. Combination. Edget Mabayad finds the line.
That goes in and once again, Fernandez getting that second ball.
Palitan ng tao dito. Maglonzo will sit. Adorador will return.
We'll expect Edget Mabayad, Tongkin, and JP Torres take over.
Full front line talaga, no? Lokiao. Patrona!
Yes, sasabihin ko sa'yo, Patrona for sure, hindi magpapatalo.
That's the first dump ball we've seen from Janly Patrona today. 22-21, dikit pa rin po ito. Jasper Adorador. Former NU Bulldog. What a good high set for the high-jumping Roland Tongkin. Kung Fu Reyes will come in to replace JP Torres. Now, this is an interesting substitution. So, technically, dalawa setter niya dyan.
Pwedeng dalawang setter.
Or extra defense galing sa likod, galing kay Kung Fu. Patrona now. Bacolod. Tongkin to Depante. Patrona once again. Setting up Bacolod.
Bacolod down the line hit.
23-22.
Same.
Oo. Patrona. Well, look at kung sino yung target niya rito. Kakapasok lang ni Kung Fu. Baka sa kanya ibigay. And it does go to Kung Fu. Over receives it. And there's going to be another chance. They drop it again. Tongkin kept alive there by Patrona. Tongkin cannot convert. Chua across. Bacolod, yes!
Bacolod, seeing that nobody there for coverage on the side of Gilligan's.
23-all.
Look at this, just a soft touch coming from Bacolod. Ang laki ng space eh.
Ganda na laro
that.
actually.
Yep.
Ivan Bacolod's offensive smarts have kept
That's true.
Maybank in this game. Janly Patrona. Chua. Fernandez, back set, mabayad. Binuhay ni Patrona. Oh, and again a collision between Brazula rather, and ito si Adorador will give Gilligan's match point.
What a crucial error.
Right, timeout Maybank.
Dito, labas.
May chance tayong bumawi.
Okay. Receive muna. Tayo mag-i-spike. Attack tayo. Sino nasa harap? Who's in front? Ikaw. Sino pa? Sino? Harap. Receive lang ha. Sino ang receiver? Ken. Receive lang ha. Malakas sa spiker natin. Dala dyan ha. Usap lang.
Guys, yung error kanina, gusto ko effort. Maganda yung effort. At least naghahabulan sa bola. Okay yun.
Usap kasi.
Wala na Miguel.
Pare.
Kumpo! Right!
Those guys from Maybank will have a lot to talk about at the back tomorrow.
To pass the time.
Oo. Pirante will return. Papalitan niya. Ito si Fernandez as Edget Pabayad serves for the match.
So now it's Kung Fu. Ito yung mga tricks ni Coach Frank.
Oo, si Kung Fu na magsaset. Patrona, quick set ngayon. Papunta rito kay Malyari.
Right away.
Race to 26 na tayo.
That's right, Malyari taking that point. Ang bilis ng pangyayari.
Yes. Kaya nga tawag doon quick hit. AJ Malyari. And Edget plays it. It looked like it was gonna go out. Pirante kept alive. Hindi na rin.
With an off-speed shot, Pirante takes that point.
And Pirante will give them their second match point. Roland Tongkin. Serving for the match. Tongkin makes sure. But the serve is enough to give them the match.
Again, Gilligan's getting it after a service ace.
And they will take it in straight sets. Gilligan's 25-23, 27-25, and 26-24. Ang haba ng match na to for a three-setter, but it is a win for Gilligan's, and we'll be back to wrap it up after these. Well, for a three-set match, this was highly exciting. Yan po yung mga numero natin sa third set na yan. Sa errors lang nagkatalo dyan.
Yes, and it was really close. Even from the first set, diba? Talaga namang napaka-close. And yung mga tricks lang towards the end of the set, doon lang talagang nanalo itong Giligan Sisig Kings.
That's right. And of course, Roland Tongkin, you can see him there on attack. Siya yung nagbigay ng panalo through this service ace. At dyan po nagwakas ang ating laban. 3 sets nakuha po ng Gilligans ang panalo, but it seemed a lot longer than that. Dahil nga sa sobrang...
So how do you find the men's game?
Ay, ako. The men's game is #1. And you know who else is #1? Our player of the game. Our Gilligan's player of the game is with Mia Kalim.
Thanks, Noel. Kasama ko nga dito ang ating Gilligan's best player of the game, JB Torres, with 12 points, 10 of that coming from attacks. Now, JP, sabi sa akin ni Coach Frank kanina na you guys are out of shape, but parang hindi kasi na-sweep nyo pa itong well-gelled na Maybank. Ano ba yung ginawa nyong tama dito sa game na to?
Actually, sa game namin ngayon, may kulang pa kami sa block, sa receive, tsaka sa depensa namin. Since na late lang kami nagkita-kita, since last 2 weeks lang, ngayon lang nabuo yung team namin. So hindi kami nakapag-prepare ng mahaba. And then tinawagan nga kami ng mga teammate namin na ganito bubuuin lang. And then siyempre kinabahan ako, siyempre ako rin minsan wala pa akong training kasi nagtatrabaho din ako. Ayun, that's it.
Sa tingin nyo, ano ba yung sa tingin nyo kailangan nyo pang pag-igihan sa succeeding games nyo na given na konti lang yung games nyo dito sa tournament?
Siyempre, as a alumni ng mga universities, ng mga college, siyempre kailangan pa rin namin mag-double time sa receive, service, halos lahat na eh. Kasi ang dami namin error. Actually, ang puntos ng mga kalaban namin is error namin. And then sarili din namin. Sarili takot.
Okay, do you want to say hi to anybody?
Binabati ko yung family Torres, sa EGS team, and then sa Ilocos.
Alright, congratulations once again, JP. Guys, back to you.
Thank you very much, Mia Kalim. Of course, straight sets nakuha naman ng Giligan yung win over Maybank, but it has been so competitive in the men's division.
As I was going to say, even if 3 sets lang to, it really looks deceiving because it wasn't given in a silver platter, di ba? Ika nga. And look at the numbers. Yan, ito, ganito ka-close yung, yung
sa
game na
errors
to.
nga lang nagkakatalo yan
34-36 3 sets to Diba? So ganyan ka-close yung nangyari.
Well, titignan natin mga kaibigan during our next telecast of the Philippine Superliga if it will still become close. Of course, we will start off with 2 matches in the women's competition. That's tomorrow, of course, Friday. Sa San Juan Arena po ang ating venue, ha? Sa San Juan Arena, wala pong maliligaw. Ito pong Cagayan Valley Lady Rising Suns with their first victory already under their belts. Going up against the TMS Lady Troopers, of course, nanalo rin. So maghihiwalay na ng landas yung dalawang yan. And of course, Signal going up against Petron sa ating second game. That's at 4 p.m. And the match between Giligans and the PLDT MyDSL. Again, 2 teams that have already won their first match will now part ways.
That's right.
So of course, mga kaibigan, we want to see you at the San Juan Arena this coming Friday for our continuing coverage of the Philippine Superliga. One parting shot from you, Tita Mosi, before we go. The men's division was just phenomenal. Itong laban na ito.
Sabi ko sa iyo, baka hingin mo na lahat ng schedule, partner. Hindi pwede, Kailangan hati-hati.
Basta maganda kung kasama tayong dalawa. Kasi kilala mo sana si Coach Frank Mauricio.
Mukha talagang magaling today,
And that will do it for us, mga kaibigan, from the Inares Sports Complex here in Pasig City. On behalf of our interviewer, Mia Kalim, and my partner, of course, Tita Mosi Ravena. Ito po si Noel Zarate. Paalam. This is the Philippine Superliga. Elevate the game.